Janice Atkinson, you said about our freedom of speech, freedom of expression. So there are also a lot of things that are unknown, that are bad things that are happening in the world. Today your group hold a conference on murders of farmers in South Africa. So how come that the tragic events are taking place almost daily, and also the discussion was about rapes of women in South Africa? How come that Moirini, who is a top European diplomat, doesn't touch these subjects? Why people don't know about it? Why they don't talk about it? Why the European Union doesn't try to do something to help people to return to normality in Africa?
I think there's a number of reasons for that. This place is about expansion and a United States of Europe. And if you're not actually on our borders, they're not interested in you. They're not interested in the atrocities that are happening in South Africa at the moment. The rape numbers are truly, truly frightening. The murders of the farmers are truly, truly frightening. They stood up against apartheid, and quite right too. And we heard a speaker today who's representing the farmers, and he voted to end apartheid, I think as all of us did, or if we'd had a vote in South Africa. But what's going on down there is truly appalling. Now, as the British, if we free ourselves up from Federica Mogherini, who quite frankly is not up to the job, and again, she can't represent, it comes back to one size doesn't fit all. So foreign policy, which is not actually a competency of this place, she shouldn't be interfering on the borders, sabre rattling in certain states against Russia and imposing sanctions to Russia. That's had a detrimental effect on the GDPs of the country that sells into Russia here. She's more interested in trying to get the Turkey into the EU. That's undemocratic. The majority of the countries here don't recognise Turkey as a democracy. Severe human rights abuses that go on. They shut down the equivalent of the British Daily Mail, the Zaman. Can you imagine trying to bring in a country that is shutting down its own newspapers and arresting its own journalists? She should be putting her own house in order. Those people that want to remain part of the European project, and they have no jurisdiction in South Africa, but we have close links with South Africa, and so do the Dutch here, and we'd be free to help them, which we should be doing separately, individually.